Hi, Maria. It's been a while since we've caught up, and I'm just so excited to do this update with you. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions and then let you share your story because nobody does it better than you. So my first question is, how long ago did you graduate the program?
I graduated the week before the end of December of 22.
22. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
And
a little more than a year.
and during those 90 days, how much weight did you lose during the program?
During the program graduation, I lost 53 pounds.
Which I think is one of our highest numbers. Usually clients lose between 20 and 45. So I think that you were kind of like next level unicorn when it comes to the 90-day program. How much have you lost since graduating?
Since graduating, I lost another 42 pounds because I set a very high goal. And you never deterred me from that goal at all.
Yeah.
You never said, well, let's start with something smaller first or anything like that to give you. So I, I'm I'm thankful for that because that gave confidence that you had confidence in me.
Yes. Well, I
And
have confidence in this program and anybody who does it because it is just we've never had a single person who hasn't followed the program and hit their weight loss goals either in the 90 days or after. So it's super important. Your story is so inspirational because sometimes clients get very intimidated by that number, right? I mean, when you say 100 pounds, that's another person, right? That's a lot of weight to lose.
I am another person.
Yeah.
I truly am. I've done things now that I haven't been able to do for years.
Yeah, share those because I know
Just
dancing's in there. I know there's all kinds of stuff.
one of our pastimes pre-COVID, because COVID messed up a lot of things with things. We go to local restaurants or clubs and stuff to see local bands, and dancing was always part of it. It was part of socializing, everything. And now with COVID, we couldn't do that. With my weight gain, I couldn't stand for more than 3 minutes in place without having excruciating back pains, which I don't know. I don't think I had hit it from Dr. Dennis, but because he's a chiropractor, he knows these things. But and I couldn't walk the distance between two telephone poles. Since then, I have done all that. I can stand for hours and walk for hours. We had a trip to Disney down back at Halloween time, and my niece had her Fitbit on. I'm not into counting steps. I can't do the math.
Yeah.
But she told me later from her thing where we walked and everything that I walked a total of 8 miles that day.
Incredible.
So
Incredible.
my husband thought he'd be pushing me around in a wheelchair.
I mean, when we first met, we talked about getting you back to living a life that included all of those things and feeling, confident in yourself and getting back to just living your best life. And in the beginning, it was like those things seemed so far away. But as you started to progress through the program and getting that weight off and having goals that you were hitting almost weekly, it's incredible to see where you are now. And I love this update for that very reason, because it's so inspiring to know that you can do it. You just have to decide.
Yeah. I'm down either lower dose on medications or totally off some. Um, and still part of our daily thing is meal planning, planning the meals for the week ahead to do the shopping for the appropriate things that still fit within what works for me.
Yeah. And you guys are doing it together, which is incredible. I love when a family embraces the change because it's nice to have that supportive partner. I know your husband's the cook in the house. So that was extra important in this process, is getting him on board and supporting, having his wife be healthy. And like you said, come off of medications. And one of the things that you said to me is that you are so happy that you did this program, that you chose, that you I guess, turned it over to someone else and let a coach kind of guide you through the process and keep you on track. So tell me a little bit about looking back on your 90 days now.
That whole process, I can't put it into words really because having the weekly meetings with you, you're seeing, from my progress and what I've had and the progress on the scale and everything, and just trying that little nudge or guidance. Gee, maybe try this because, or try, or don't do this or something. It was so individualized for me that you were talking about me and not any of those other programs where they talk to a group of people and cookie cutter it for everybody.
Yeah, and a
It
coach can
was,
take some of those unknowns out of it for you because we've seen it all. You haven't seen it all. So it's hard for you. And anybody who's navigating any kind of diet on their own, when you hit plateaus, when you struggle with something, not being able to pinpoint exactly what it is. And that's why it's so important to have somebody on your team that facilitates that and says, don't, this is not a stopping point. We're going to change something and keep you moving
yeah,
so that you're motivated.
it's, I don't know. I'd say it's not a new, it's a new me. It's definitely a new body because I went from a size 24 down to a size 14.
Incredible.
So it's a
And I
whole new
know going
body.
shopping for you was a thing before because
Oh,
we pushed you through the program and you're like, not yet, I have more weight to lose. And then you graduated and you shopped a little bit. And then you said, I'm going to wait until I get to my goal. But at some point you had to have gone shopping.
yes, I had to because the clothes were falling off. I have an entirely new wardrobe of everything. Um, Everything came out of the closet. And it was funny because when we were cleaning the closet out and I held up a pair of pants, and I asked my husband, was I really this big? Because you don't see yourself from behind.
Yeah.
And then I saw some pictures and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I did this. Yeah, did do the shopping. I still hate it, but I do it.
Yeah, awesome. What would you tell somebody who's contemplating doing this program, but might be scared or unsure, or may not even value themselves enough to give 90 days of attention to themselves?
Talk to one of us. It's so worth it. I was hesitant for how long I was going into the office and being adjusted and everything. And I'd see Mallory every day and, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. And I don't know, don't hesitate. Do it now because every day you're getting a day older. Um, I did this for my birthday because my birthday is at the end of December. Um, I did it for me. Um, and this year I just turned 60. So why wait?
What an incredible gift to give yourself and anybody out there that just wants to have a better, more active, more healthier lifestyle. Tell us one thing before I let you get back to your busy schedule, one thing that you took from the program that you're going to keep for the rest of your life.
What works for me, what doesn't. Um, Daily meal plan. The meal planning is the biggest thing. Um,
Yeah,
I
the
went,
thought you have to put into like the
yeah,
food that you need to eat to fuel your body does take some time and worth the planning and the
it
effort.
takes time, but you can still go to functions and things like that as well. Ahead of time. Usually you're invited ahead of time. You can either bring something with you that, particularly if you're going to a potluck meal, bring something that you can have. I went to a 50th anniversary party my nieces and nephews put on for my sister. And when we got there and everything, they started putting the food out. I went and looked at all the food so that I could decide as I went along, what's appropriate for me, what's neutral. I might have picked out something that was on the gain side, but I know how to work that off. But I didn't start at the beginning and just pick up everything. It's like, keep in mind, I try to keep in mind, oh, I really like that. And I know that's not on the good list. What's the cost going to be? Am I willing to pay the price to alter that reaction?
That's incredible. That is like, I mean, think back to what you would have done prior to the program is you would have gone through, had everything that
Not
was
at
on
all.
the table, no thought behind it. And that's something that we really try and teach people is that everything in moderation is fine. It's just understanding, like, is it worth it? Like you said, if it's something you really want, have it and understand you have the tools to get it off, but still keep it in moderation and enjoy. And we don't want anybody to skip a piece of birthday cake or not enjoy themselves. We just want you to be aware of what you're doing and how your body's going to respond. And you're so in tune with your body now, and you're like, you're in the driver's seat. And I love seeing that.
I just, this is for everybody. I don't know why would you go anywhere else, because I don't know, everywhere else you have to, I don't know, you have to stay on their program the whole time. When
That's another good point. Yeah. So
this,
after you graduated, we're here to support you. You can always reach out to us. We've got Facebook groups that'll support your efforts moving forward, but you don't have to have a membership with us. You don't have to buy prepackaged foods. You don't have to do anything. We try to give you all the tools. So when we send you out into the real world, you can do it on
it's,
your own. You're the hero of your results, not us. We don't take any responsibility for your success. We just want to support you and keep you healthy. And I'm so glad that you brought that up.
it's awesome because you just go to the local grocery store and get what we need. It's not anything special.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Maria. I know you got to get back to your busy day. So thank you for squeezing this in. And I love the updates. And please keep sending me the text messages, updating me on where you are and your new wardrobe. I want to see some post new
Oh,
wardrobe pictures.
I'm not good on self pitches and stuff, things like that, but I'm getting better.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Maria. I love seeing you and have a great day.
Thanks. You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.